Jack LoMedico in studio. Good morning, Jack.
Good morning, Bill, gentlemen.
Like the UTICA shirt you're wearing right there.
Yes.
UTICA.
It's City of Virtue.
Very nice.
Oh, I like it.
Very nice.
Gentleman, James Brown, he's a barber in the city. He's going to be hosting a barber telethon sometime in August. He's going to have all the barbers in the area come down, and they're going to collect money and give it to some organization.
It's a great idea. Good. That's an awesome idea. All right, running for re-election, Councilman-at-Large.
That is correct.
So why are you running again? Tell us why people should vote for you.
Well, I think this will be my third term if the public chooses to put me back in office. I think as a council as a whole, we've done a really good job. You think back 6 years ago, we were millions of dollars in debt, and we've turned that around. Our bond rating was going through the floor. And right now, it's doing fantastic. We've had three different bond ratings that have improved to A, minus A, and hey, I'm riding the wave. I want to continue going and move forward. There's a lot of things on the horizon that I'd like to be a part of.
The bond rating is up. The Brooks rating seems to be down. What do you think of the treatment of Chief Brooks? Where are you on that controversy between the mayor and the chief?
Well, before I beat the mayor up, let me give him let me give him some accolades as well, because he's been all part of this this Phoenix, as the city of Utica, the Phoenix. You remember, he was his first year in term when we did have this issue with our deficit, and along with the council. We've turned the city around. So, do I think that he made a bit of a mistake with this issue right here? Yes. But I do feel that in all, the mayor has done a great job. Yeah. Specifically with the Brooks, and I'd mentioned this before, is that it's in the courts right now, but perception is a real issue. Yeah. And so I had mentioned that it looks like, here's a gentleman that was in 9/11 like myself. I was down in New York City for 2 weeks during the Twin Towers going down. He's done a great job for the city. He's a hero to many residents in the city. So to let him go in the way that it was let go, I think that it was unfair. I think there could have been a little different way. I think he could have, as mentioned, he could have had a little softer landing, sat with him, maybe explained to him what the issues were, and worked something out with him. But
is there any turning back now? Can the mayor reverse this? And
Willie,
well, do you know the mayor?
I let you do this, so I'm going to take that answer.
He's a pretty strong man in his opinion. I'll put it that way.
All right.
So I think it's headed for the courts. And
there comes a point though when I remember sitting in front of a program director once trying to argue with my boss. So the program director oversees the morning radio guy, and I had done a bit on the radio that I thought was very funny. He did not think it was funny, and I remember arguing with him to explain to him how funny the bit was.
Boy.
But I wouldn't, and to this day I don't remember what it was. Apparently, it wasn't that funny, but I still think that was funny and it was worthy. But you can't explain things. You can't. I mean, you can fight your point till you're blue in the face, but if people aren't getting it,
right,
it isn't. It's not worthy, and he continues to explain. The mayor does, and then putting out question and answer. But I don't think that changes this question and answer that came out. I don't think it changes people's minds.
I think if the mayor had asked me before he did this what I thought the ramifications were going to be,
would you have been a good predictor?
I think I would have spent about 20 minutes with him and begged him to do it a different way.
Yeah.
Well, and you were at the meeting as well. Did you get any sense that he had any help or had consulted anybody with this at all, or was this just his decision alone?
Well, the mayor really never ever makes a decision by himself. I mean, you do have his executive staff around him. You got the corporation council. You have other.
But even
people.
they said, even at the meeting, they said they came in after that. This was the mayor's decision. Well, and I've tried to talk to others that are close to him, and I can't get anybody to say, "Yep, I was in on this one." I guess I wouldn't want to.
Everybody's running the other way,
yes,
except the corporation council because they have to, and that's their job.
Right. So, their job becomes let's get out of this unscathed if we can.
Yeah, and worst comes to worst, what's going to happen is that he's going to get his job back, and they're going to have to pay him for all the sick time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's the other issues that happen. Here's a gentleman. Like I said, once again, he's a hero to the citizens of the city of Utica. That was, it was almost like Brandon. Remember that show Brandon, where they're ripping the stripes off that soldier and everything, and you sent him on his way. I think that's a perception as
I think you're right. Again, running for re-election. Is 3 terms the limit?
No, I have one more.
You have one more. Would you have voted for term extension for the mayor?
I would have left it up to the people of the city of Utica, because this is
Is that I'm running out of time. Is that a dead issue right now?
I think that other things have happened that maybe have changed his mind, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Thank you, Jack. We appreciate it.
I really appreciate you having me coming in.